Lesson 12.2 is how to find the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. So an nth term just means any number term in the sequence. So on number 1, it wants the 76th term. Well, it's easy to see here that to get from 17 to 19, we're just adding 2. 19 to 21, we're adding 2. So you could just keep adding 2 to get to the 76th term. So you would have to do it 73 more times. That would take forever. And so they give you this formula, and I always used to think this formula looks so scary. But I want to try to make sense of it for you real quick. Let's start with just what a sub 1 is. What is the first term in the sequence? That's 17. Okay, nothing added to it, nothing changed, right? It's just what it starts with. A sub 2 is 19. So that means that I have to start with the first term of 17 and add 2 to it. A sub 3, the third term, got 21. That means I have to start with 17 and add 2 and then add 2 again. And that would get me 21. So think about a pattern here. If I wanted a sub 4, I would still have to start with my first term of 17 and then add that common difference of 2, but I'd have to add it once, twice, 3 times. And that would get 17, 19, 21, 23. And so to make a pattern of this is saying to find any numbered term, you always have to start with your first term. So in our case, that's the 17. And then you're going to add to that the common difference. But to find the fourth term, we only had to add the common difference 1, 2, 3 times, 1 less than 4. To get the third term, we only had to add the common difference 2 times. And to get the second term, we only had to add it once. And so it's the numbered term that we want minus 1. Think of there's 2 numbers here, but there's really only a common difference 1 time. So it's 1 less than the number term. So our common difference we found was that we're adding 2 each time. How many times are we going to have to add 2? Not actually 76 times, but 76 minus 1 times, or 75 times. So hopefully the formula makes sense, and that can really speed you up. So if I had 75 here, 2 times 75, we should know is 150. So I would have to start with my first term, and really I should put, what did I say, 76 should go here. So to find the 76th term in the sequence, it's going to be my first term of 17, plus I'm adding 2 75 times, or really that's going to be adding 150, which would make 167 would be the number in the 76th spot. Okay, number 2, let's try that and see if we can speed up a little bit here. Find the 53rd term. So to find the 53rd term, I'm going to have to know what the sequence starts with, which is 27. I'm going to have to know the common difference each time to get from term to term. And so I'm going from 27 to 11. I'm subtracting, looks like what, 16? And then 11 minus 16 would get me negative 5. So my common difference every time is negative 16. Then how many times am I going to have to take that common difference, minus 16, minus 16, minus 16, to get to the 53rd term? Well, I'm actually going to have to do it 52 times. And so negative 16 times 52 is negative 832. And so if I had starting at 27 and I subtract 832 from that, my 53rd term would be negative 805. So instead of just memorizing the formula, I want it to make sense to you.